Hello everyone, welcome to Upload iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. Today we're going to go over through and how to set up your company email on an Android device, which is a little different. You may not use the Outlook app, you may use it, it's really up to you, and I found it easier just to make it work through the native application on the Android device. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have it screen sharing here down here on the bottom. This is my Android device. Now you can go to your apps in the bottom right corner, select on the store for you to download the apps. Now understand, when you're adding your company email to your personal mobile device, technically it's not supported through their IT department, just because they don't have control to say, oh, let's erase the device, let's put some encryption, let's do this, let's do that. And since it's your personal device, an IT personnel does not want to damage your device or erase all your settings or so forth. So that's why normally a company would provide their own devices that they can have control over and do what they need necessary. So again, going through your personal device may not be supported by your company, unless they have a process called BYOD, which means bring your own device. But again, quote unquote, they will only support the specific app that they install into your mobile device. They will not pretty much support, like, say, oh, my brightness is not working, my audio is not working, or I can't make phone calls. That is not covered through the IT department. That will be covered through your local carrier. I'm going to go ahead and touch email down here in the bottom row. That's going to open this up, and then it's just basically asking you for your email. So I'm going to go ahead, and my email is right here. Down here is listed because I've already tested this out. It worked, and just want to share the information that it works. Now if it does not work, once you put in the password and submit and doesn't accept it, it could very well be that you require a license through your company to allow email on your personal device. Depending on which office suite that you are provided in your company, it may work different ways on your Android device. So you would need to first inquire if you have a license available or approved to allow email to work on your mobile device. So once that's approved, and they need to make sure it is provisioned. Now I have come across Android devices and iPhone devices, when you configure your email, there may be additional configuration needed on your mobile device. If you do not allow that specific changes to be done on your personal device, that would also restrict your email to be added on. So I'm going to put my email here. Then I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit done, or next, might be on your screen. So now it says what type of an account do we have. So we're going to hit Microsoft Exchange. Then now you have to give it a moment. It normally should hopefully self-populate the information. As you can see at the very top, it has a slash for my domain, my email, has my password, the Exchange server is outlook.office365.com. It automatically detects this because I have a license. My license is provisioned. We are prompted with a security warning. So stating there are problems with security certificate for this site. Now if you hit cancel, what happens is that your email will not be configured on that device. So you don't want to do that unless you're not looking to add your company email on your Android device. So we're going to select continue. Now it's going to try to check, see if it's communicating with incoming and sending of the email. So now you have a remote security administration. So it says basically server outlook.office.365.com must be able to be remotely controlled, some security features on your device. So basically what it's going to do, it's saying, sure, you want your company email on your Android device, not a problem. Once you select OK, if you do not comply to this request, you cannot have your company email on your phone. Basically a security reason. What if someone steals your phone? We can basically say, oh, someone stole your phone. We can send a remote request to your Android device and it'll delete company email on your device. Now it doesn't delete other items, like doesn't delete your personal, doesn't delete your photos, your contacts, your personal information, doesn't delete that. It just deletes anything related to that company email that you're using. So we're going to hit OK. Now it's basically telling you these are the settings. This is what you're going to have to do. Period. To sync your email, it's going to be every 3 days. Now if you wanted to, you can select that and say, no, I want it all day. But understand, depending on how much space you may have on your Android, storage space, some they come with 16 gigs, 8 gigs, 1 gig. It all depends on which device you're getting, which depending on the storage. If you select all, then it's going to download all your email, and then that relates to contacts, calendar, also your tasks or reminders, as well as your attachments. So that means that's going to build up a lot of information, and it may fill up your storage, and then you're going to wonder maybe, oh, I don't have storage to download an app, or I want to do personal things, or I don't have room to take photos now anymore because now it took all that space. Now this is a decision you need to make on your own. Do you need all of them? Do you just need the last 3 days? Maybe you just need the last month. So you can select last month. So we're going to go and hit next on the top right corner. Now, this is Activate Device Administrator. That message that you received in the very beginning that stated security warning, remote security. So in case you lose your device, this is the information that it's going to customize on your physical device. So now your device is your personal. You can do whatever it is you want to do with it. But if you want company email on your Android device, you're going to have to agree to all of this. And if you don't agree to it, well, then you cannot have company email on your Android device. So basically, it's going to erase all data. It's going to erase, it's going to change your password rules. It's going to monitor screen unlocks. It's going to do all these options. Disable camera, prevent use of all device cameras. So basically, it may even disable your camera, so that means you will not be able to take a picture for any reason at all. So if you want to take pictures of your family or your kids or whoever else the case is, or just the tree outside, this program may disable your camera. Is there an option to say, oh, don't disable my camera, but I still want my email? No, this is a one-way process. This is what it does. So again, it's a lot of restrictions. So this is why some companies do provide their own devices. So there's no questions asked. You want your email? Here's a phone device that we're going to let you use. But now some companies say, oh, we'll get rid of it. We'll let the individuals use their personal devices and put the company email. But all those restrictions are going to go right on your device. And some people will say, no, my email is not that important for me to have it on my mobile device, so I'm not going to do it. I'll just log into my computer every now and then to check email. Just so you know, these are the precautions. So these all may or so be enabled on your device or disabled on your device that you won't be able to do anything with your device technically. So now we're going to go ahead and activate. So now you're at this screen. This screen is basically stating to you, swipe, turned off by administrator, and encryption policy is done through your company, preventing you to swipe on your screen. So you need to actually enter a 4-digit, 6-digit, 12-digit password to get into your device. So look, it also says face unlocked, similar to an iPhone has. If an Android has that, that option is turned off as well. Same thing with the voice, same thing with the pattern. The pattern used to be like this, like it looks like a puzzle with a bunch of dots and you go zigzag and so forth. You can't use that option. The only option you have is where it states there, which is highlighted, PIN, medium to high security, password, high security. So you can pick either one. Password is alphanumeric with letters and numbers, and PIN, it could just be a 4-digit PIN, a 6-digit PIN, and so forth. We're going to select PIN because if you don't select either one of these options, you still cannot get company email on your mobile device. And select then the password here. We put in 1437, whatever your password you want it to be. Just make sure you confirm it. Hit OK. Now it says here, your account is set up and email is on its way. Give this account a name. So leave it as my email. We're going to hit done at the top right corner. And then now it's going to show me my folders on the left, email on the right, and I'm done. This is basically how to set up your company email on your Android device with specific instructions that you can and cannot do. So again, your mobile device is not, oh, I can do whatever I want. Nope, possibly not anymore. So because you agreed to have company email on your mobile device. Put your comments down below. Let's talk about it. Let's see what else is out there that you're probably having issues with. You're adding your company email on your Android device. Feel free to subscribe if you would. That definitely helps me. And also selecting that bell on the right hand side definitely helps out even better, because then whenever I create a new video, you will be alerted through your email the future videos that I create that are uploaded, so you can be up to date and current on my tutorials. Well, thank you for visiting iOSGenius on the YouTube channel. Have a great day.